Hello and welcome to Baking on a Budget. Now this time we have a very simple recipe, something I've never tried before, but this is how to make your own hobnobs. Yes, we're going to make some hobnob biscuits, very simple to make and absolutely delicious. We have everything we need to make them over here, and I'm going to run through all of this, tell you what the quantities are and how much this has cost. First of all, we have 90 grams of sugar and that cost me 10 pence. We've got 120 grams of butter, which was 93 pence. We've got 1.5 tablespoons of golden syrup. It's about 5 pence. We've got 150 grams of oats at 11 pence. We've got 90 grams of wholemeal flour at 9 pence. We've got 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, which is about 2 pence. And we've got a pinch of salt, which we cannot really cost. So the total cost of this recipe is £1.30. And as I say, it's a recipe I've not tried before, so I don't know how many I'm going to get out of this. I would estimate probably anywhere between 15 and 20. So let's get to it. The first thing we want to do is cream together the butter and the sugar. Now, although this butter has been out in the kitchen, it's still quite hard. So I'm going to grate it to make life a little bit easier for myself here. So I'm just going to grate all this butter into the bowl. Okay, and to that I'm going to add the sugar, 90 grams of sugar going in there. And then the idea is just to cream this together. And I'm just going to do this with the back of the spoon. I just want to get all of that combined. Okay, that's good, coming together nicely. And the butter is softening a little. It's being worked like this. Okay, that will do it. Okay, so next I'm going to add 1.5 of these tablespoons of golden syrup. There's one. Let's get all that off there. Very good. And a decent half. Okay, now I'll just mix that in a little. Very good. And to that we are going to add the oats, the wholemeal flour, and as I say, just half a teaspoon of this bicarbonate of soda. Now, we want to bring all this together. If this ends up too dry, I'll just add a little water until we'll get it to the right sort of consistency. But let's just see what this turns out like. Right, I'm going to get my hands in there. I think that'll be the best way to do this. Yes, so just sort of bringing this together in the bowl. That feels like it might be okay. I was thinking it might need a little bit more liquid, but the butter and the golden syrup is sort of coming through the oats and the flour, and that is indeed coming together. Very sticky, but that's not so bad. You see, that's now cleaning up the bowl quite nicely, and I would say that that's all right. Okay, so that being that, what I'm going to do now is just put a little bit of flour on the board. Don't want too much. Obviously we don't want it to stick to the board, but we don't want to overdo it with the flour either. Right, now we can get that together like that. And what we want to do essentially is roll this out. And we want to roll it out fairly thin. This is going to go to about 5 mil, about half a centimetre, something like that. Yes, that's still a little thick, especially on the edges. There we go, happy with that. Now we'll have choices. We've got the 2.5 inch cutter or the 3 inch cutter. I'm going to use the 3 inch and we'll make these really generous, I think. And obviously the idea here is just cut out as many as you can. Then we'll get the pastry or the dough back together and we'll make some more. Right, I'm just going to get a tray to put those ones on. Okay, so I have a tray with a little greaseproof paper on. I'm just going to carefully pick that up and get it on the tray. That's that tray ready. Right, I'll get this back together and we'll do that again. Right, so I've rolled that back out and we've got a few more there. This is good. As I say, first time I've done this recipe, so I wasn't exactly sure about the quantities or how far it would stretch. Okay, so there we go, a dozen hobnobs. That came together in absolutely no time at all. Now these are going to go into the oven at about 180 degrees. They're going to stay in there about 10, 12 minutes, something like that, just until they go a beautiful golden brown on top. So let's get them in. Okay, they have had about 12 minutes in the oven there, and they have spread a little and merged, but they're looking good and they're smelling absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to let them cool. They're going to have to cool before we can taste these. So I'm going to leave them there for a while, then we'll come back, we'll take a look at one and we'll take a taste. Okay, take a look at those. Hobnob biscuits. These are some size, mind. I think the 2.5 inch cutter would have probably done the job, but it's okay, I used the 3-inch one. Now there's actually 400 grams of hobnobs there, and the total recipe cost was £1.30. So very reasonable, I would say. And that is quite a biscuit. That's nice and soft. They probably will harden up a little bit more once they've totally cooled. But look at this. This is really, it's just got that lovely, it's going to have that lovely toffee sort of taste to it, you know. That is an excellent biscuit. And as I say, they're not hard, crisp sort of thing. Still a little bit of flex to them, a little bit of gooiness in the middle. Superb. That would be excellent with a nice cup of coffee. Delicious little snack. And how easy was that to make? As I say, this is the first time I've made these. I've made very few biscuits, actually, biscuit recipes. I don't really eat a lot of biscuits and things like that, but I think I'll do more of these. And the thing with these, being homemade, you know exactly what's in them. And it's all very simple base ingredients, really. Oats, a lot of oats in there. So there it is, how to make your own hobnob biscuits. Have a go at the recipe, really simple. So can I say, if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more very simple recipes and videos like this in the future, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off this hobnob, and I thank you very much for watching.